Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I think you're muted.
I always do. It will never, it won't be a, obviously, Stretford Scoop episode without me being muted.
Oh,
But happy Friday.
happy Friday. Happy Friday. Big up, everyone. Big up, Wahaha. Nice to see you in the chat. And yeah, I know people will stroll in here slowly. But we have some things to discuss. I think not just with United, but with other teams, some things were solidified today. So do you want to start with us? Or do you want to start with others? Where do you want to head with this? Where do you prefer?
You know what? We can start with others. And then we kind of slowly, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. I'm sure all of you saw this, but today, Florian Wirtz was officially, the deal is done. I mean, we knew it, but like he has pictures with the kit and everything. So he's at Liverpool.
That makes me sick, by the way. And I have to hate him now. I have to.
Yeah, I know, because he's a great player, fun to watch, definitely. And it sucks. We have some pictures here. He's pinned to paper, so that's official. Not only that, Zubamendi is official for Arsenal. So hold on. I don't know what happened there. So that happened today. How are you feeling about that one? Where is
with the Zubamendi one? I think with the Zubamendi one, we knew this was going to happen. We kind of was already hearing about this months ago, right? So it was just a matter of time before he as well. We're going to very soon be seeing him with the shirt, as well as likewise to Florian Wirtz as well. So yeah, it is what it is. A good signing, both of them, incredible signings, and it makes me annoyed.
Yeah, I think it took them. It was just weird how long it took them, I think. But I think that's a solid price for him. So I think that's a good deal there for Arsenal. They must get a striker next, though. Like must. So if they don't, that would be interesting. Also, speaking of, Ericsson Hogg really made an enemy out of me even more. With where is it? Did I pass it? It's here. Don't worry, guys. Kwanzaa. That deal solidified for him to go to Leverkusen, I think yesterday. Just can't find it, but yeah. So Liverpool's getting rid of some dead weight. Here we go. Deal can be agreed in the next 24 to 48 as Bayern, Leverkusen, and Liverpool are at final stages of negotiations. That's good news for Liverpool, in my humble opinion. And the price,
$20 million.
I know.
What the hell has he done to be warranted that price?
What'd you say?
I'm just saying, for that price, why? Like, I think because in 30 million, like the guy should be way less than that, in my opinion.
I don't think. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, he's not that great. Okay, like
he isn't.
But I don't know if they could have negotiated something less than that. I mean, yeah, I don't know. 30 million plus add-ons. Liverpool don't scare me. What's going on, Rasta? What's going on, Dancy? I just think it's annoying that, Eric Ten Hag's taking Liverpool's dead weight and not taking ours. When he gave us the dead weight to begin with.
I know. The thing is, though, I know that Leverkusen was also interested in Garnacho. The problem is that he is demanding way too much wages. They don't want to break the entire wage structure for him.
Right, they can't.
So, yeah.
Because I think what's Garnacho, like 60? So like double? Is it about 60? Or is it more than that?
I think it would want more than that, to be fair.
Ten Hag needs
which
more
is
Hoyland. It's like he needs more Mount, Hoyland, Garnacho.
man,
Take them
because
all.
they were willing to be like, okay, we can meet that asking price of 70 million. We can do that for you.
Right.
They're willing to do it. The problem is that wages will be too,
Yeah.
the wages.
You want him to fail. Greeting. I mean, yeah, I'm so petty. I'm hate watching Leverkusen at this
Oh,
point.
yeah. One after this. Oh, yes.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. Big up everybody rolling in. Big up Eddie.
Big up Eddie.
Thanks for hitting the like. Big up Kieran. Mason Mount goes to Villa, not happening. Kavan, big up to you. Good to see you as well in the chat.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I don't. It's
Mm-mm.
I think what's getting. We'll get to us. We'll get to us in a second. Next,
Ooh.
I wanted to hear your thoughts on Isak. There's been a
Yes.
lot of rumors about Arsenal potentially. What are your thoughts on that? Is there somebody else? Anybody else? Is it Liverpool?
I know Liverpool really would want him to, like, they would be willing to break the transfer record
Yes,
for him,
that's correct.
right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
They've already done that for Vids, and they would be like, you know what? We would be open to do that for you as well.
Yeah.
And the Newcastle was saying, yeah, nobody has contacted us, but if we're even gonna have a discussion, 150 for us to even have a discussion, it needs to be 150. Ben Jacobs says, was it Ben Jacobs or was it somebody else? Somebody, I can't remember who it was, said it has to be like Neymar type of money for them to like fully entertain it. Because that's how they value him. It's not that he necessarily, is worth that money. We know he's not worth that money. But for them, if they're going to be willing to let go of Isak, who's one of their most important players, they need some peace.
Yeah.
They need some proper money. I hear it. I am begging that he never goes to Liverpool, because if that happens, Sky,
I know.
sis, the quad is happening.
Yeah.
It will be a quad. Like, forget about a treble. They never done a treble. Quad.
I don't think they could get a quad. I think they'll lose something.
With
I think
him?
they'll lose.
With him?
I don't think so.
Him. Sis.
I don't know. I have faith that somebody else in Europe, like maybe PSG or Barcelona, could do them in Champions League, maybe if they play them.
I hear it, but the way they run,
I understand where you're coming from.
We can forget about the league. The league will be that will be wrapped up.
Right. And domestic can go either way. Like sometimes you have an off day, you're not playing your full lineup, you could lose a match. So is it possible? Yes. I mean, this is maybe me being more biased because I'm a Man United fan, thinking, no, there's no way they could get a quad. Like, I just can't see that reality in my head. Maybe because I'm hating more than likely. But it would definitely be a season for them to do some business and make those for sure. Because look at how they were playing last year. They're so well-oiled machine. Like there's nobody in the league really was up to that standard. And maybe
nobody
will find a way to get back to that. I'm not banking on it. Arsenal, no. I think they'll still be a bit inconsistent depending on what they do. There's still time, but like it's nerve-wracking for sure. And Liverpool will still be good even if they don't get them. That's what's crazy. Like,
oh yeah.
Especially
they can always go for somebody else. Yeah, but I just am praying that he doesn't go there. I'd rather have him stay at Newcastle. You go overseas. We can have you. Nobody can have you. How about that?
Right. I don't even want him going to Arsenal. So
none of them. I ain't doing it.
Right. That's the thoughts on that. So, I mean, outside of that, I'm like thinking, I mean, like everyone's kind of like putting their names out, Chelsea, things like that. And not for Isak, but just in general. Not really seeing too much there. How many more days do we have left? That's just selfish.
of the window.
Yeah.
Oh, it's closing in September 1st.
Oh, so we have plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have plenty of time. Not saying that I want to wait that long, because obviously, in my humble opinion, you want to get this done as soon as possible so you can have these players preseason.
Agreed.
And the manager,
yeah, I want that as well. I don't want players, having a couple coming in before the preseason, then suddenly we're getting more players right before the season starts or as the season has started. I don't want to do all of that.
Right. Definitely. So
bring them all in.
We need to get our ducks in a row, and
Yeah.
that just hearing these things from other clubs is making me a bit nervous. And I said this about United, and we're kind of segueing to that, like the fact that we're kind of being hesitant now on letting players go, and we're not really getting any more like in Wimmo maybe, but we're not really getting any more like rumored signings. I'm getting a bit nervous because now we're like
going a goalkeeper, but
yeah, with Emmy. Yeah. Would you want him here?
You know what? For that price, I don't think so. Like it's about 40, 30. I ain't doing it. I'm saying the bro literally cost his team the Champions League against us in that final game for no reason. Hey, he was never gonna do anything. There was no reason for him to step outside of his box like that. Rugby tackled him for no reason.
Yeah.
Now, red card, suspended for the first 3 games for no reason.
Yeah. Emmy is an anomaly because it's funny, right? People have this weird stigma, and we could go there, but like they're like, oh, but Cunha, he's a hothead kind of thing. But I feel like Emmy is more of a risk than Cunha.
Yes.
And so, is he a better goalkeeper than Onana? Yes.
Yeah.
But, like you said, I could see Emi Martinez doing things that would literally ruin games for us.
Agreed.
And if you don't have a manager who can kind of keep that in line, then it's definitely a risk. And I don't know if Amram's that guy. I don't know if Amram can get him to just like not be as
tone it down.
Yeah, tone it, because again, I like the competitive side of things.
Yeah.
I love that. I want that in my players. But when you take it to a place where it's like you're looking kind of dumb, like in a little bit.
But that's also with Onana. Like we already have that with Onana. Like Onana is a character. We already have that.
Yeah.
But then he'd be doing this Bosa stuff for no reason. So it's not like I feel like we have like I think
we have character. We have players who have that character, but they're not good.
Exactly.
Onana's not good. He's talking all this trash, telling people to calm down. But you have no there's no reason for you to act that way.
No. And I feel like with I don't know, Martinez, it's just something about him just rubs me the wrong way. I just feel like he's gonna be even more of a bozo with us. I don't know. I got a bad feeling,
Yeah.
Jan Oblak is my fan. That is my. I love Jan Oblak. I love that man. From Athletic Madrid.
Can you get him?
I don't think so, but it's a dream that I have. I just want to see him at Man United.
Yeah.
I saw him in preseason a few years back when we played Atletico Madrid, and Man United. And he came here in Oslo. I was just sitting there like, wow.
Ubaku? What? What did you just call him?
Eddie. What? Jakub Ungual.
That's crazy.
Wow. What? I feel like did I say something mad here? I don't even
listen. Oh, Emi Martinez is a better goalie than Onana. Nobody discrediting that. It's just
exactly.
I just don't know. if I were to profile a Man United player, I don't like his attitude. And if we don't have a manager that can put that in line, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno Fernandes is the number one issue for you, and Ineos ever since they started getting involved with Mercedes and F1, they haven't won anything.
Huh.
Yeah, they do sponsor them because their logo's on their car. But I think with the Bruno thing, again, that situation is another thing that makes me nervous because that would have been record-breaking money for us.
Imagine we would have gotten that money.
We could have probably, I'm telling you this right now, if Amram wouldn't have backed this man and dug his own grave, if we would have made that deal, we would have had Mbemo by now. 100%.
I agree with you. Mbemo would have been here.
Yeah.
100%.
Because there's no hesitation. The money's there. Deal's done. And Mbemo would have been here. Because they've moved so quickly on other people. I think now they're trying to scramble and see.
Pissing me off, man.
I know. But I think we're genuinely trying to figure out where we're going to get money from.
But also I've been hearing, but then again, they've been saying there should be money there to get Mbemo. And after that, that's when we're struggling. That's when we need to offload players. Instead, the money should be there for Mbemo and Cunha.
If it's there, then I don't. Maybe it's on Mbemo. Then I don't know. I don't like.
And I don't think it's Mbemo either. I think it's just us. That's like, let's try to, because we're not trying to do like, with Liverpool when they did multiple bids for Florian Wirtz, right?
Yeah.
With us, we still haven't fully done that second bid yet, but we want that second bid to be accepted rather than our fourth bid to be accepted.
Right.
So that's why they're taking so much time to make sure that second bid is the one that they probably will accept, is what the streets are saying. But I just hope that we can get this done this week. Please get it done this week. I want to hear, here we go. I want to hear Ornstein Bamba. I want to see because there were, was it yesterday or the day before that, where they were saying Bremo is almost done. We're going to hear an announcement in about a week. But then there's other reports saying it's not fully done. Spurs might try to swoop in. Like, what? Kenyon, who is talking? Like, stop. I want it just here we go, or Ornstein Bamba.
Right.
What are the other?
Right.
Or it's here below. Somebody. Somebody.
I'm going to start this one. August 17th, I'm ordering Xerxes' shirt after he scores a winner against Arsenal.
I just want to see this again. Or, you know what? Okay. Jokeres, I know you've been saying maybe you don't want to come to OT. I'll forgive you. If you come to OT and you do this.
Oh my God.
Against Arsenal?
Summer 2 and like
telling you.
After we thought we would get him, and then he was gonna go to Arsenal, and then he ends up coming here. Stop.
Against them. You're not sure. Because it'll be either he goes to them, or he goes to us, or maybe he goes to, I don't know, he's one of the two.
I know.
The streets are saying it will be more, I don't know, because Arsenal as well. The thing is, we're not the only one that's kind of moving a bit mad. Arsenal is like, do you want Šeško? Do you want Jokeres? Who do you want?
Right.
Pick somebody. I would be even pissed if I was an Arsenal fan. I would be pissed. Like, what the hell?
100%. 100%. I wouldn't want Šeško. Šeško was another project buy like that. But the thing that sucks is that is straight Arteta's alley. Like super tall, lanky, like lack of a better term, white person, white guy, with no CV kind of. So Jokeres,
I hear you.
I'm sorry. In this instance, if you want to pick your second choice and I'm your second choice, please come. I don't care.
Hey, me as a second choice, I'll do this.
And any other
all will be honey. all will be forgotten if you do this opening day. I feel like it's written,
Big up
You know
F.
what?
Yeah.
I feel like it's written. Somebody made this up. I'm sorry, Don C. Sorry, not sorry. I think Hollywood is cooking up a proper plot right now. Somebody gonna be mad that opening day.
Yeah.
August 17, we shall be there. Somebody, I beg, we will do this to you.
How do you know he doesn't want to play for us? This is what I don't understand. How do you know that?
Exactly.
How do you really know that? We don't.
We don't.
Um,
There's a lot of conflicting reports. We don't know until he has this shirt. Whether it be us or them, we don't know. If it's Arsenal, we know. Okay, Arsenal. Cut us. We move on. It hurt me. Will hurt me, but we move on. If it's United shirt, though, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be shameless in the streets. I will be shameless.
Did he really? I mean, I know there's quotes probably, but are there?
It's like reports saying he would prefer Arsenal. It's not fully. The thing is, they were saying he has rejected United. But then the day after, we were hearing he hasn't rejected United. So there's so many. This is what I'm saying, people. It's conflicting reports.
And it could be his agents doing a madness, trying to see who's going to take the bait.
Maybe.
And listen,
maybe.
Kieran, I understand. Like, you want Cunha, you could tell he wanted to come here. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I understand where you're coming from, Kieran. I'm just telling you right now, in this aspect of my life, if you want to take me as your second place, if I got to be the side chick, I will be the side chick.
Hey, sister settings.
only in this aspect, though.
Yeah. In that aspect, I will be the side chick as well. Scott, we both be the side chick. How about that? In that aspect. Come on now.
Listen.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about this. He said, guys, I'm done with Ineos. They haven't done a good job of the transfer window, the same as Glazers. Get them out of my club. Yeah, it's hard to say. I feel like I agree with in the sense of like they're not moving as confidently as they have previously. But there's still time. Now, if we're July 20th and we still ain't done nothing, absolutely not.
Yeah, because our first game will be in Sweden preseason. I believe it's going to be July 19th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's July 19th. So basically, less than a month from now, we're playing preseason. And also, they'll meet up a week before, so they'll have like training. A few days, they'll meet up, right? So basically, essentially, we have 3 weeks.
Yeah.
To kind of wrap things up.
Right.
And then you have obviously the US tour after that, a few days after that.
And you will be there. And I want to see Mbuemo and Cunha and Gyökeres.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
We want to. I felt like I've given up on the Gyökeres. I want
Arsenal. Here's the thing, Kieran. I think Arsenal fans want him. I don't know if the Arsenal higher ups do. That's the difference.
Yep.
Arsenal fans are desperate. They're thirsty. They're out on these streets thirsty for a striker. Okay.
Yeah.
They need one. And I get it, and I understand, and that's why Don C said up here, he's more pissed than Sophia. Rightfully so. He's an Arsenal fan. He wants a striker. If Arsenal would just do this, do you realize how much it would change things for them?
I don't like. It will just. That will make the title race even more exciting because we know Liverpool and Man City will be neck and neck with each other. We know that already.
Yeah.
That will be even more like exciting for the rest of the outside. Like, of course, as a rival, no, but like as just watching football, thinking, it won't be like one team running away with it. I don't think that will be that case this season.
Yeah.
But if Arsenal, then you will have a 3-horse race instead of a 2-horse race. So if I was Arsenal, get that striker. You go and get Gyökeres.
Yeah.
You get a Rodrigo as well. A Rodrigo-esque. That's when you're talking. Now we're talking. But
Yeah.
it depends.
I did forget to mention that they did the Kirkes. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but yeah, that was that was like that deal is supposed to happen. That was today. So that's another good one. And
here we go. All of that. Yep.
Yeah. So that's another good signing for Liverpool there.
Brilliant.
Defending.
Already have Frimpong as well.
Like
Frimpong and Vids know each other very well. Like it's just, dang,
Yeah. No, they're moving great. They're moving great,
Yeah.
and that's great too, because then you have, I know they're not in the same positions, but I think having Virgil back there, like what better center back for your defenders on the wings and stuff to work with and learn from and lead. Like, I don't know. It's just good. It's good.
Yeah.
United 3 transfer windows to short this mess out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need to fix this. I want to get Mbeumo.
Yeah.
Because I've had my fix with Cunha. I need Mbeumo now. I need another, another rush. Like, come on. Give me Mbeumo. Get players out. Bring me another player and then another player.
Yeah.
Because it can't just be those two and then we're set. No.
Yeah.
The attack will look good, a lot better. Let's not get it twisted. But there's still other areas that we have to fix.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I just hope we can sort it out.
Yeah. I think Liverpool are the ones to beat. Definitely. They're the ones
I think so too.
They're moving serious.
They are. It pisses me off, but they are.
Big up, Ed. Big up to you.
Big up.
But I started some things because this is a good way to move in. Now, before we get into this next topic, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Sophia. Channel is in the title and in the description. I appreciate you guys always hanging out with us during these live streams. They're always great time. But moving into, we're talking about transfers. We're talking about, what we want and what we need going into the next season. We got news this week on our first 5 games. And I want to hear your thoughts. I have a lot of things to say, but I want to hear your thoughts first. I'm pulling them up right now.
Yeah. All I can say, I feel like we've been set up. We've been done dirty, people.
I love that this image is clocked, by the way. Manchester United's first 5 games. Start planning your gym routine because obesity go finish just before October.
So
we start at home at Old Trafford versus Arsenal. We have Fulham, Burnley, Man City, Chelsea. Now,
that's disgusting.
Our Big 6 record, abysmal. Starting off with 3 of the 6 Big 16s concerns me. It's nice though because Chelsea and Arsenal can low-key be bogeys. I would say City too as well. Could be like it could go either way. The thing that I think is imperative though with this, and you've said this too, Sophia, we are desperate for back-to-back wins and just starting off the season strong. Last season, the way we started was, do you remember how poor that was? Like what Erik ten Hag was doing?
It was very poor.
It was, I don't even know what I was watching. Like by September, I literally posted a TikTok and I was like, I am done with this season. I was like, wake me up when September ends. And that was September 1st.
Yes. I remember that. Yep. That was bad.
Let me actually look that up. Do you have anything to say? Let me look up our season, our results last season.
You basically like we talked about the opening game. I'm like, I feel like, nah, we're being set up here. We're being set up. Like usually the opening game would be like Brighton, like a Fulham, something in regards to that. And then like the third game will be a tough one. It'd be like a Liverpool or an Arsenal. That's kind of been the case the last few seasons. I think our first 6 games be Arsenal, City, Chelsea. It'll be very interesting to see how Amarin will get past this.
Okay.
You tend to set up nicely against.
I'm already getting PTSD.
Go ahead. Oh
my God.
Ah.
Okay, so we started the season with the loss to Brighton. I remember that too because I was so upset. And then we lost 3-0 to Liverpool. Okay. And then, of course, I mean, this is a League Cup game, so that is we beat Southampton 3-0, drew to Crystal Palace, and then lost 3-0 to Spurs. So we had what? 1 win in the Premier League out of what, 4 games?
What?
3, 4, 5 out of 5. Yeah, so from August to September last season, we had 1 win out of 5 matches, Premier League matches. That's how poor we started last season.
That was bad. That set the standard already.
Yes, that's why people are saying, why do people care so much about the first 5 games? You play everybody twice. You don't get it. You don't understand.
Don't get it. This is exactly why. We want to do well.
Right.
We haven't. I don't think people understand the severity of the situation. Guys, we haven't won a back-to-back game in the league.
Right. So at this point, we had 5 matches. We had 1 win, 1 draw, and then 3 losses. Okay. We get into October. We had another draw, a win, a loss to West Ham.
I remember that.
And then a win versus Leicester.
That's in the Carabao Cup, though, the Leicester one.
Yeah, no. So just kidding. We had a draw, a win, and a loss in October. And then Erik ten Hag gets sacked, right? I remember that because that was October. And I think we were like 13th place at that point. And then we have a draw, a win, and this was rude, by the way. This was rude. And then a draw. Yeah, so these are rude, just like setting the ship with all draws and 2 draws and a win. And then we get Amarim, and all hell breaks loose. You guys, do you see what we're getting at here?
Like, look at that. We were fed lies. Look at that 4-0 against Everton, and Everton was tough. A tough team at that time. I think they were, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they still had
4-0.
Their old manager at this point. I can't remember because when we played them a second time,
left. Because he had left when we got. What tripping?
Rashford was there.
Wait.
I think they might have had their old manager at this point. I can't remember though. Because when they got their new manager, Everton started cooking a bit.
Yeah, maybe that was before.
Maybe that's when he got fired. Maybe we helped him get fired. I think I can't remember.
Maybe.
I'm sure someone in the chat will remember. All right, and then we go to December, and we have the Everton, and then we lose 2-0. And I remember this because that was the set piece day. I don't know if you remember that. That was the set.
Oh yeah.
And then we lost to Forest. So we lost to Arsenal, lost to Forest, beat City. All right. Lost to Bournemouth, lost to Wolves, lost to Newcastle.
And Wolves was like, remember that direct corner that Cunha scored in that Wolves game?
Yes.
He scored a direct corner.
Yes. Yeah, Moyes wasn't there. Okay, so I didn't think he was.
Yeah.
We had no manager bounce.
It didn't work. This is sickening. This makes me sick. Just look at all this.
They played Newcastle, I think, Villa. They play us. I think that's about as difficult as it gets.
No one in the last few seasons had it tougher at the beginning of the league than Arsenal. Well, I think we beat you this time.
The point that I'm trying to make here, guys, is like everyone's saying it doesn't matter, you play these teams twice, but like when you look at our season in particular, like these games are crucial if we don't
Yeah.
improve. Like
You
we
want
could
to
take
take? Yeah. Go ahead.
if we have the season we did last year, this could be a 3 points that we get. Maybe we beat Burnley and that's it. Maybe we draw Fulham Arsenal.
We can be in a relegation battle by this time. Like literally, it's not even like I'm being deadly serious, people. It's if we don't take if we don't start off properly, then Amarim, he's already in a lot of trouble, a lot of pressure. It will be added pressure after these games.
Right.
It will be bad.
That's a great
Very
point.
bad.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
And that's where I literally said these first 5 games are going to determine if we keep Amarim the full season or not.
Because in between that, we'll have like international break as well, like from
Right.
Burnley and
then some Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
So if we don't perform well in Carabao Cup, if we look terrible in the league, Amarim will lose his job. And rightfully so, which sucks to say.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
How many points do you think we could realistically get, Sophia and chat?
It's so difficult because I think it really depends also on the types of signings that we do get.
Right, I agree.
You know, because you know, like I can have one thought now, one prediction now with thinking, okay, maybe a Wemo comes and we have those two, and then that's it. That can be one thing, but then come August 17th or August 16th, it might be completely different, and I'll be like, you know what? Maybe we can get some more points. So right now, I don't know. I'm hoping we can win against Arsenal. I'm hoping we can win against Fulham. I'm hoping we can win against Burnley. I'll take a draw against City. And we usually do well, like, you know, Chelsea at home. I know Chelsea, I know. We'll win against Chelsea. But then again, this is me just, what am I saying? That means I'm saying 1, 2. That means I'm saying 5 wins and 1 draw. That ain't happening.
Yeah, no. I don't think we could get 5 wins.
That's not happening.
No.
So maybe a draw the opening game. But I want to win.
Right.
I want to start off well. Start off like boom.
I think it helps that Arsenal doesn't usually play well at Old Trafford, so that's why that could potentially be a draw.
I'm glad it's a home game.
Right.
It's a home game.
Right. But if it was away, then I'd be losing.
The thing is, though, this whole last season we've lost to them both home and away, except for obviously in the
FA Cup. It was the FA Cup. Yeah, we beat them in the FA Cup.
But in the league we've lost. I think pretty sure we lost both of the games. We lost at home, and then we lost to them. Or was it a draw?
Oh, no. Let me see. I know we lost. It was a draw. It was a draw.
Okay.
So.
But either way, it hasn't been looking too good. So we need to fix that. But it really depends. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Realistically,
like right now, realistically.
I say we could potentially draw Arsenal, so that's 1 point. Fulham, we struggled against. We really struggled against them. And so I think we could lose that. And it's away. So I'm saying we lose. Burnley, we win. So that's 4 points. This is where it gets weird because Chelsea could go either way. It's a bogey team, that one. Like, City's away. I think this early in the season, I think we lose.
Okay.
And then Chelsea, we draw. So that's 5 points, maybe? 5. Realistically.
Okay.
So we lose against Fulham and City.
Okay. Win against Burnley, draw against Arsenal,
and draw
against Chelsea.
Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know.
That would you be happy with that start though? Because that wouldn't be good.
Oh,
If
absolutely
we,
not. Because
right? That wouldn't be good.
okay, that's realistic in dream scenario.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
beat Fulham and Burnley. Those are 2 W's we should have 100%. And then I say we beat. See, I don't know. We beat either Arsenal or Chelsea, and then we draw the other 2. So let's say we beat Arsenal, then we draw City, Chelsea. I don't know if we can beat. I don't know if we can beat Arsenal and Chelsea or Arsenal and City. I don't know.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just saying, can we win the first 2 games? Can we win against Arsenal and Fulham?
No.
And then we take it from there.
No.
That's what I want.
I don't think we can.
Also, I'm like, it will be so interesting to see how are we going to integrate Cunha into the team, potentially Mbeumo, hopefully if we sign him, and then we have a couple of other signings. Like, how will that be?
It depends on who everyone has. Because if Arsenal ends up getting Gyökeres, then obviously I'm like, we're losing. So,
oh yeah, but that's the thing. It's so difficult. Like, we're 2 months from now, we don't know.
Yeah,
it can be. Both of the teams can be completely different to what we're envisioning right now. Completely different. Because if they get Gyökeres, I ain't gonna lie, we're losing that. We're losing it. But
right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so
Do you think
difficult.
Emran can formulate the performances that got the 2-2 at Liverpool and the Arsenal FA Cup win last season? Probably the best performances. Let me go back because I feel like he did something different with the lineups those games, but I can't remember.
I mean, he went very more so like defensively in both of those games. Like the way we were set up, even with the City game, like it's against the teams that on paper we won't really be beating. Like they're the better team. We do tend to. He has a proper game plan, and it looks like the guys get executed a lot better.
Okay. Also, so for the FA Cup game, Bindier was in goal. And then I knew he did something different. He had Mainu start. So it was Bruno was in the 10 with Garnacho and Højlund. And then he had Mainu and Ugarte in the pivot.
Yeah.
And then we had Dalot and Mazraoui on the wing backs. And Lissandro was playing as well. So
I miss Leach.
I don't know.
I miss him.
And then what did he say? Liverpool 2-2? I just want to see if he did something weird there. Because there was one game he put Kobe in the 10, and I can't remember what game that was.
Oh.
Liverpool 2-2. When did we play that game? I thought it was this year. Yeah, right here. Okay. Højlund, Bruno, Ahmad. Nah, it's the same thing. So he had Ahmad and Bruno in the 10s with Højlund, but he had Kobe still in the pivot with Ugarte. And it's literally almost the same as the FA Cup match, but Onana was in goal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he had Kobe on the pitch more.
Hey.
And then, but which he wasn't doing by the end of the season.
I believe also that was before Kobe got injured as well, though.
It was.
Like he kind of dropped off heavily after his injury when he came back.
Nacho came off the bench as well. Just important to note.
Important to note. Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
So,
and Lissandro's there. So Lissandro was there for that game as well.
In both of the games?
Yes, he was in both of the games.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the Liverpool game, he scored like a killer goal. If I remember correctly, in that Liverpool game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So very interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
I'm getting sacked quick. It depends.
I mean, hey, if he doesn't get past, those first games with good performances, good results, it will the pressure will just be a lot more. It will increase.
I don't here's the thing. I don't think he does. Ribammer needs to play 4 at the back and change the system. That's what most players are used to playing.
I think he has to do all of that. You can fine-tune it.
Yeah.
You can fine-tune it, for sure. I completely agree with adapting, but it doesn't have to be like, okay, we need to scrap the whole system and, you know.
That doesn't work either. Eric Ten Hag.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I would hope, like, in a few years, I'm not going to lie, though, that we kind of step away from the 5 at the, or 3 at the back. I don't really fully like it at United.
Yeah.
So at some stage, I hope we can kind of go back to what we know a lot more.
Yeah. No,
in
I
my
get
opinion.
it. Let's go here because I want to see why Arsenal fans are crying. So they have us, Leeds. Why are they doing 6? Us, Leeds, Liverpool, Forest, City. Those are, well, I guess they're adding Newcastle to make it more dramatic. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, with having City, it's, hey, I see it. It's difficult fixtures.
Yeah, because Leeds isn't going to
struggling.
Leeds will be easy. Liverpool, Forest, City. Yeah, that's
Liverpool
rough.
Away. And come on, yeah, Forest. It'll be difficult, 100%. I feel like both of our teams got done dirty.
Yeah. But it could be a blessing in disguise because, like, you know, you'd have to go. It just sucks because it's another waste of a summer, like last year.
And I need him to turn it around. I can't have a start of season for us to be a banter club again. I can't do it.
I know.
I can't. I've been hearing it from the kids. I can't do it. Sis, I can't do it.
I know.
We need this to work. I don't know if I believe if it's going to work, but I need it to work.
Yeah.
You know?
Ed said, as long as Onana's in goal and Hoyland's up front, I have little to no faith coming out with more than 3, which I'm assuming he means points. So, I mean, we talked about this a couple of streams ago, but we didn't score a lot of goals. So I hear it, and you have to score goals to win matches. So,
unless I want this.
I love it, Sophia. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I'm just trying to manifest this, sis. I
hear it.
I'm trying to not give up. I'm trying
Have
to hope.
we got like an update on that, or is it just silence?
It's silence, but it's like reports saying, Arsenal. But the thing is, do Arsenal want you, brother? Do they want you?
Yeah.
I don't know. They got to make up their minds. And we got to make up our minds as well.
We do. And that's the thing. All I care about at this point is let's make some moves. Let's make some moves. Seeing Liverpool move like this, it's annoying. So,
like, you're having freaking 3 players instantly like that. Killer players as well. And Trent that's left.
Yeah.
Like Kwanzaa's leaving. Like, what are we? And we're just like dragging on the Mbeumo one. We should have 2 players in by now. 2 extra.
I know.
It should be Cunha plus Mbeumo and another one. Pisses me off.
I know. Well,
all I hope is what come this time in a month from now, where we talk about preseason. We're reacting to preseason games. I need it to be all the players. It's wrapped up. It's done.
Yeah.
I won't believe it until I see it. Because the way we're moving right now, I don't know. Because we have to sell a couple of players as well. And that's a struggle.
That's the thing too. And we're getting rumors that like, oh, so and so's gonna leave, and then I saw something yesterday that was like Rashford's move to Spain's collapsing, and like there's a lot of pieces to our roster that have to be figured out. Like, is Shaw still going to be here? Like, what are all these other players? Like, what are we doing with those? Because if we go into next season with all of that still, Rashford, Sancho, Antony, Garnacho, we're screwed.
We are.
We are screwed.
we are screwed.
And I haven't heard anything about any of that. And that makes me nervous too.
So quiet. There are reports saying, I don't know if you heard though, Sancho potentially to Juventus.
I haven't heard that, but I would love it. Please, happily.
That might happen. Sancho to Napoli, Juventus. Maybe.
Listen, Napoli's like, give them to us. We'll take them all.
Conte, help us out, broski. Help us out. Come on.
I know, right?
One more. One more.
McTominay. McTominay's like, hey, bring him over. You know, bring my United over there.
We should have gotten more though. If McTominay played for like a Chelsea, they would have gotten 50 minimum.
Yeah,
for McTominay.
Good evening, Casper. Hope you're doing well too.
Good evening, Casper.
Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, it's we'll see what happens. We got a lot of time to go. I think. Yeah, when is that game? The Sweden game, early July.
Yeah, it'll be July 19th.
Okay. Oh, so mid-July. Okay. So it's a month. It's a month till then. So
yeah.
Have you been watching any of the Club World Cup or like seeing highlights or anything?
I've been having it like a little bit. Some games on like.
Oh no.
You know, just in the background.
Yeah.
Hope you feel better, Casper.
I know. Hope you feel better too.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
It's just I'm hoping that the knockout stage, you know, round 16 and stuff will be better.
Mm-hmm.
But I just haven't been overly impressed. It's just, it's just something to have on, you know?
Yeah, I think I feel, I don't know, maybe because the way things are planned out, I just feel bad that the players don't get any rest. Like even just 1 month isn't enough. They play all year. It's the only sport where they're literally playing all year round. Yeah. I'm like, if I was a player, I'd be burnt out.
Yeah.
I would legit be burnt out. Like when I played basketball, I lived for the summer break because your body needs that. Your mind needs that. It's good to be around.
Back in the day, we used to have a lot more. Like it'll be, you know, like an odd number. You didn't really have anything. You have like the preseason games come later. Like usually, you shouldn't be having a Club World Cup. You know, you should be having several weeks from a break.
Right.
Like Club World Cup for no reason. I don't get it. Yeah, we can't be surprised when we then end up hearing, oh, this player has been injured, another player has been injured.
Right.
You know, when for instance with Jude Bellingham, the guy has a freaking shoulder injury that he has to he can't freaking go and have a proper surgery for his shoulder because he has to play in this tournament.
Right.
So then that's going to jeopardize the upcoming season because you're stalling. It's bad. It's like when Rashford was playing with a broken back years back, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely feel for the players, and I can understand to an extent. I can understand why sometimes they might not look. And the thing is, too, you're not going to look that great playing so much either. So I get the ups and downs of performance because, like, your body is, and soccer is a very stamina built sport. So, like, you know, you're running a lot, your joints, it's just a lot on your body.
Yeah, like a lot of them do be getting muscle injuries and some severe injuries as well. It's not easy.
Ruben Amorim needs time, at least 3 more years. If we sack Ruben, then we have to go back to square one.
But I ain't doing 3 years with crap. Are you mad? Club was given time. What are we doing here?
Here's the thing. Ruben Amorim said it himself. He needs time, but in order to get time, you need to win. You're getting time, and you're not even winning. So, like, if I saw improvement in the league and I saw us winning games, all right, I'll give you some time. We're not getting anything.
You got to give us something. Ruben, you got to give us something.
And Ruben said that himself in his first interview. He said, in order for me to get time, I need to win. He said it himself. And I never forgot that because it was so.
He's a great speaker. Oh, he's wonderful. Everything he says is like, okay, wow. But brother, we need to see it.
Right.
Actions speak
Him
louder
and
than words.
Are like, they're two sides of the same coin in terms of football performance, because Eric Chalk sounded like an absolute buffoon and didn't perform well. And then Amram sounds great, but can't perform well. So it's like, can we
it's like, like, can we have like the charisma, but also with the good performances added with results? Can we have that? Is that too much? Is it too much to ask for to get back-to-back wins? Like, I don't think that's too much to ask for, you know. I don't think it's too much to ask for to get back-to-back wins in the league. And then to get 5 in a row. Like, to have a guy finally get a haircut, you know?
Is he just waiting on back-to-back wins?
You know, he's basically doing 5 in all comps.
Oh, so he just
haven't done that
in a row.
He just wants in all comps. He's not even in the league. In everything we play.
So if we like had a league game, then Carabao Cup, then league game, then FA Cup, then another league game, and we won them all, he could cut his hair.
Yes, 5 in a row. Then we can finally see a fade. Yeah, you know, I don't know what he would want, but regardless, because poor guy.
Oh man, that poor guy. I don't know why he did that.
It's just, why did he do that to us? Why?
But the fact that we can't even win 2 games in a row in the league is crazy. It's crazy.
We haven't done that in over a year. In nearly a year and a half, we haven't done that. It's madness.
Yeah, that is madness.
They need to fix that, because it's not. Now I demand that to change next season. I demand it. I don't care. We need to make that change ASAP. We need to.
Yeah. No, we want to win. We want to win. I'm tired of this hanging over the relegation line, not being able to score goals, looking like fools. You can't even play against freaking Spurs. You can't even play against West Ham. Like, what? Absolutely not. Oh, and we'll see, because if Leeds and Sunderland and Burnley actually try to do something, we could be screwed, because we got lucky that the bottom 3 were very poor. But if those 3 try to actually perform and get points,
if only one of them,
I know.
If we try to do, because the thing is, if we do worse than what we did this last season, it's relegation.
Yeah, because
it's relegation.
Yeah. And imagine if Leeds stayed and we got relegated.
Oh my, sis, don't even sis. Hey. Take that. No.
That would be crazy.
No, she didn't mean it. She was joking. Please, universe, do not make that become a reality. Please.
Your keyboard. Oh, okay. I don't know what you were saying there. He said, ignore, my keyboard is having a nightmare. Okay. Well, try to retype it if you can. I know. My mind was going to a very dark place, because, you know, that's all we've known.
Yep.
Listen.
She lost her damn mind.
I know.
Would be, that is sick. That is sick.
But you know what? Low key, like, I feel like we need something like that to happen.
Since I can't do it. I can't do it. When people say, like, when Nuruddin says, "Oh, I want to get no, I don't want to get relegated," guys, no. I hear you. We'll then fully probably get rid of the Glazers. I don't think people understand it. If we go down, there's no guarantee that we go straight back up.
I know.
Because I don't want to become a Sunderland. It takes years to come back. I don't want to do this. That's my.
There's no way Man United could take that long. There's no way.
I have a horrible fear. If we get relegated, it will take us a long time to get up. That's what I fear. I can't do that. of course, I'll stand by my team. I'm not going to be like, oh, deuces, we're going to go. I'm not saying that. Mentally, I cannot. No.
Yeah. No,
I cannot foresee that. I can't. Because that will ruin me. Mentally and physically, that will 100% ruin me if that happens. Because it's the fear of not getting back up.
Yeah.
Just being like in the deep sea, and you can't get up. You're trapped. Right? Can end up like Leeds almost 20 years to get back. We can't do that. I might not go that far, but even a couple of years, like even 3 to 5 years, I can't do it.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do it. That would be horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But we're going to wrap things up here. It's already been over an hour, which is crazy. Sophia, do you got anything coming up this weekend?
Not fully. I did a stream earlier right before this one, just kind of talking about the transfer news, reacting to the obviously the schedule, the fixtures, and if there's any like news breaking, we might probably do a stream. But yeah, I'm just trying to kind of lay a little bit low this week since I'm a little bit under the weather. So I'm just gonna go live. If there's anything serious, then I'll do it. If not, I'll chill.
30 years in wilderness glaciers have ruined this club. That would be the rest of my life. Like,
do it.
I can't do that either. No.
I'm already 30. I can't do it.
Exactly. If you spend 30 years in relegation, that's me. That's my life.
That's are we understanding? Then it's not that many years left.
I know.
Bless our heart. Then we got a couple of more decades, and then it's like, nah, I'm not doing. Look at Arsenal. They haven't won the league in over 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on now.
Yeah. Does Norway celebrate Midsommar? Is it like a summer?
Did we do that? Midsommar? I don't think we do.
I know it's like a summer festival. Or like the first day of summer, I think. I could be wrong though, but I think that's what that is.
Yeah, I think it might be. I think we might call it something else.
Oh, okay.
I feel I'm a bit unsure. I don't think we do kind of like this big thing as Sweden. I think we do, but it's kind of maybe something similar potentially.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It says Jean Sock?
Yeah, sometimes often.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that said that's on June 23rd.
Yeah, so it'd be like something similar. Yeah.
In a way. Say that again?
Sometimes often.
That sounds so cool. Like, I would have said that so wrong.
Yeah, but this is, with Norway, like the letters are so different, the way we pronounce it. It's quite different.
It's beautiful. It says St. John's Eve. So there you go.
Just trust me, a lot of people don't. It's just okay.
Yeah, no, I got you.
We do be having a lot of holidays though.
Yeah, but I wish we had more. Absolutely. I can't even say names. You want me to say that? Stop it. All right. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will have like random streams come up, like watch alongs or a gaming stream or something like that. Over the weekend, a lot of that always happens. So make sure you guys tune in. There's no F1, unfortunately. So that will be next weekend. But thanks for joining, Sophia. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on. Had a blast. Been over an hour. Come on. Guys, like the stream and subscribe to Sunshine ASAP.
Thank you.
Right now.
Yes. And have a very safe weekend, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.